Hey guys, it's Jake from the FIFA Gamers 13. I'm going to be bringing you another squad builder. Today it's going to be a Serie B squad. So this is a cheaper squad, but it's actually a really impressive squad. So to start off in net, we have Guarna. Guarna is 69 overall with 67 diving, 68 handling, 60 kicking, 75 reflexes, and 70 positioning. His reflexes are really impressive for being a 69 overall goalkeeper, and he makes some impressive saves that some goalkeepers couldn't even make. I got this guy for 200 coins, so he's dirt cheap. So pretty much any player should be able to pick him up. Now on to the right back. At right back we have Sabelli. Sabelli has 69 pace, 60 defending, and 58 heading. So he's a balanced right back for a bronze right back, and he's good, not great, but for the price of only 200 coins, you pretty much can't go wrong. So I've really enjoyed playing with him. He keeps some pacey players on the wings away from the center of the field and makes it tough for them to cross, even though he's just a bronze. So on to our first center back, we have Guarini. Guarini has 33 pace, which is awful, frankly, but 66 defending and 61 heading. And on corner kicks and on crosses, he seems to make a lot of nice heading plays to clear the ball out and make sure there's no danger in the center on crosses. So he's an alright defender, and he's good for 200 coins. Now to our next center back, we have Prestia. Prestia, for his overall and for his price, he's a really, really, really good player. 61 pace, 64 defending, and 65 heading. He's just an all-around impressive defender for only being 62 overall. And I'd really recommend him for an Italian bronze team too, if you're building one of those. Now on to the left back, we have Regini. Regini is another pacey guy for being 61 overall. He has 72 pace, 62 defending, and 64 heading, and he only cost me 200 coins again. And also with a lot of wingers, he keeps them out of the middle of the field and makes it tougher for them to cross the ball into the middle, which is really nice to have. So now on to our first center midfielder, we have Gesa. Gesa has 77 pace, 56 shooting, 61 passing, and 65 dribbling. Gesa is kind of one of those faster midfielders that can bring the ball up the field by himself without passing too much, and sometimes on clears and stuff when you're clearing the ball from defense, he'll be a nice guy to just take the ball up the field. And once again, he only cost me 200 coins, so you can't go wrong. Now at center mid, we have my favorite player in the squad, Mezzocoli. Mezzocoli is 68 pace, 48 shooting, 61 passing, and 66 dribbling. So you might be asking or wondering why he's my favorite player in the squad. The reason being, he always seems to be in the right place at the right time, no matter what the circumstances. When we need defense, he'll always be back for defense. If we need to put another goal in the net, he'll always be up to put a goal in. He's also a clutch player. I've scored 2 game-winning goals with him. Sorry about that, that's my phone. I've made 1 goal line stop coming down to the end of the game with him. So he's a really good all-around player, and truthfully, I feel like he's worth more around the 500 to 600 coin range. And he's the best player for his stats, or for his overall in the squad. Now to our last and final center mid, we have Philcor. Philcor has 70 pace, 53 shooting, 65 passing, and 62 dribbling, and I only got him for 150 coins, so once again, you really can't go wrong with picking a guy up for its lowest price. And this guy, he's another player he can take the ball up the field with his 70 pace, and he has really nice passing, and he has good vision too, and he finds a lot of the time the best player in the squad, who you'll see in a second. He can find him and make nice passes to him. So the best player in the squad is Papa Wego. Papalega I got for 950 coins, so he's the most expensive player in the squad by a good amount. And he has 89 pace and 71 dribbling, 62 shooting, and 57 passing. So he's a really pacey guy who'll bring the ball up the wing and cross it in, or you can cut in with him because he has pretty good dribbling. And he is, for his overall and for his price, he is a beast. There's no other way to describe him. He's pretty overpowered for being only 69 overall. He plays like he's 76 or 77 overall. And he's a really great player, and I'd recommend him for just about any squad that you're trying to build, whether it's an African Silver team or an African team or a Serie B team. So now on to our left wing. We have Giacomelli. I'm sorry, I'm not great with pronunciations. So he is, sorry, it's my phone again. He has 65 overall with 78 pace, 70 dribbling, 59 shooting, and 54 passing. And he's very similar to Papalega. He just doesn't have the same kind of strength that Papalega has. But he's a really good player, and with spending only 200 coins, you can't go wrong. Now for the last and final player in the squad, we have I'm not going to get close. I'm not even going to try. I just call him Mitchie. So Mitchie is 64 overall with 68 pace, 60 dribbling, 59 shooting, and 55 passing, and 70 heading. His heading's pretty amazing, that's for sure. So a lot of the time I'll take the ball down the wing with the 2 wings that I have, and I'll whip it into him, and he'll finish a lot of headers. Also, he's a pretty balanced striker. He doesn't have any stats below 55 when it comes to what you need for a striker, which is great to get through a bronze player. So I got him for only 200 again, and I'd highly recommend picking him up because he's a really good player. So that is my squad. You could get 100 chemistry, but I couldn't find a Papalega information. So yeah, there's that. And they're 73 overall. It's because my whole team's on the bench, so it doesn't really count. But it's a really good squad to bring into lower level game or lower level tournaments. And I'd really recommend it to all you guys. And it's cheap. Every player in the squad you can get for 200 coins or less, other than Papalega, who you can get for around 500 to 700 coin mark. So I'd really recommend building this squad if you need a first squad that's cheap and that's really good. So thanks guys, and bye. Sunlight hurts my eyes.